Hey, how's everybody doing out there tonight? This is your girl Angela Courtney. This is weird because I cannot hear myself, but I notice when I go and I play this video back, I can hear myself. But anyway, we're gonna flow with it. I hope everybody's doing well tonight. It was a rainy day today, but we are back with more of the Commissioner's Cup that continues tonight. There are two games, one that is in progress right now, but again, I'm having technical difficulties, so we just gonna work through it. I'm gonna run the stuff down as far as the scores and stuff, and then we're gonna just flow with it. All right, all right. So last last Tuesday, or excuse me, this Tuesday, we had two games from the Commissioner's Cup. Actually, we had three games. It was the Mystics and the Fever. And somehow the Fever figured out how to beat the Mystics without Caitlin Clark, y'all. Let me run down who had what. So, for the Washington Mystics, Kiki Irafin had 20. Brittany Sykes had 20 points. She shot right at 50%. Sonia Citron, y'all, I think I'm going to start calling her Sonic. Give her a nickname, Sonic. Because she's just all over the place. Again, Miss Consistent had 13 points. Shot very well. Also, they had help from their bench. Shakira Austin had added another 10 points. So they got 15, 16, 17, 21 points from their bench in a losing cause. Whereas the Indiana Fever, Lexi Hall playing a whopping 36 minutes in this game. She had 14 points. Kelsey Mitchell turned it up. Kelsey Mitchell was turning it up. She was everywhere, unstoppable. I guess you can say she was embracing her inner Caitlin. Leah Boston added 10. She had a solid night. Just her presence alone, I think, helped them to win this game. Dewana Bonner. Dewana, what is going on? You are doing a lot of complaining, girl. I need you to do more shooting. She shot 4 for 12. She did not have a great shooting night, but I think her presence of being out on the perimeter kind of helped to bring some of that attention away from Aaliyah Boston because Dewana Bonner can knock down some shots too, and also Ari McDonald, who is on a hardship contract with the WNBA, also played some big minutes in the point guard position. And I will explain more about the hardship contract as we talk about some of these other games. So yeah, Indiana ended up beating the Washington Mystics 85-76. Way to go. All right. And then our second game that night. So let's look at those box scores. Okay. So Satu Sabali, 6 for 16. 6 for 16 in her field goals, y'all. She had 15 points. I need for her to stop trying to play like she's a shooting guard. Like, I don't know. But anyway, she had 15 points. And Laska, she had 10. Kalani, for you to play 20 minutes, girl, I need for you to put more than 2 points up on the board. Y'all got to get her more touches. She's a big presence in the inside, but she does not touch the ball enough for the 20 minutes that she's out there. I don't know if they have that figured into her game plan or not. But with that, they're still down Kalia Copper, Natasha Mack, and AT Alyssa Thomas. So hopefully they will be returning soon. And Haley Jones has also joined them. You remember Haley Jones was original with the Atlanta Dream and was cut, so to speak. Cut right next, like I said. All righty. So, with that being said, the Minnesota Lynx made quick work of them. Caleb McBride kicking in 13 points. Uh, Queen Fee serving up 18 points. Elena Smith, another 13 points. Let's see, Courtney Williams, 6 points. I don't know what's going on with Courtney. I don't know. But either way, she's still handling the ball. She's mostly playing the point guard there. And it's a plus. She got plus 19 in her plus or minuses column. So obviously she's doing the right thing and moving in the right direction. But maybe it's, sometimes it's not going to be shooting. Sometimes she might have to fill another role that night. But they end up beating the Phoenix Mercury 88-65, which was kind of expected on their part. I wouldn't expect anything less of the Lynx and from Queen Fee. But it probably would have been a better game had they had a Clea Copper and AT. Last and final game of that night was the Wings and the Storm. Oh, it was a storm brewing too. I kind of feel bad for the Wings. They can't get out of that gutter there. Anyway, they played a decent first half. They actually won the first half. They won the second half, but the Storm turned it on. And your girl Hines had 16 points and 12 rebounds. Gabby Williams contributed 18 points and 3 steals. Let's see. And Maddie Seagraves, she had 11 points. She didn't shoot that well, but she had 11 points and she contributed by grabbing 9 rebounds. Let me see how that rebound. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Dallas actually out-rebounded the Seattle Storm. But the Seattle Storm, well, let me see. They shot 48, almost 50%. Almost 50%. It was close. And from three-pointers, they shot 40%. And they shot 71% from free throws. Whereas the Dallas Wings, they shot 25% from three-point land. And only 66% free throws. And field goals, 34%. You can't win like that, y'all. 77-83 was your final score. This was a very decent game, but again, the Dallas Wings came up short. I just really think it's something missing. Well, there you go. Paige Beckers was not there, so that's offense. And JJ Quinterly didn't play at all. I mean, I don't know. I think I would have gave her a chance to show what she can do, but Isaiah James did play 12 minutes, but she only had 2 points. So hopefully they'll continue to work to get it together and get out of that losing streak that they're on right now. They are 1-7 and they're 1-4 away, whereas the Storm is 4-4. Okay, so then while we're on that topic, let's talk about the current standings for the WNBA. So right now, your Minnesota Lynx are leading the way in the entire league. Now, I haven't split it up in conferences, but right now, Minnesota Lynx has 8 games and 0 losses. They're at a deficit of 10, although New York is a close second with 7 wins and 0 losses, but that may fluctuate and it may change. Then you got your Atlanta Dream pulling up the 3rd spot. Las Vegas Aces are pulling in the 4th and 5th. You got Phoenix Mercury, and I think once AT returns and they get Clea Copper back, that might be a different story. Indiana Fever, they're still missing CC, Washington Mystics. I hope they can figure it out because they came out on fire. I mean, their first 3 or 4 games were great. And then you got the Golden State Valkyries. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So Chicago, Los Angeles, Connecticut, and Dallas pulling up last. But anyway, it's a learning process. I think they eventually will get there, but that's where we are right now. Okay. Let me get back to where I can see you. I'm back. Anyway, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Let me bring up this image. Give me a second. Where is it? Let this pop up. I know y'all know who this is. BG. So there's an investigation going on about what happened after the game. I'm pretty sure you all have seen the video. I could show the video for you, but for some reason I can't get my sound to work, y'all. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, BG was in the middle of an interview, and I guess she just really wasn't thinking, y'all. I had a disagreement with the refs, use a few choice words, and it was caught on video. I mean, she can't deny it. You can't say it wasn't me. It was during a live interview. I think some fines might be coming, but we'll see. Anyway, that's what I wanted to say about BG. BG, you got to think, girl. You got to start thinking. You're hurting your team. You're not hurting you. You're not only hurting you, but you're hurting your team. All right. So moving on, let's talk about those hardship cases. So in the WNBA, they have something called a hardship case or hardship contracts. And what that is when you have less than 10 players available for to participate in a game, they could allow a player to come and play temporarily on their roster. I think I heard that the salary is like 100,000 or something like that. So, once those other players come back, then you probably lose your position, but you would have been nicely compensated for it. But yeah, so that was the case, in Ari McDonald filling in for Caitlin in the guard spot. And y'all, it didn't show up on paper, but I thought she played a decent game. Now, I can't say the same for Haley Jones, but Ari McDonald played a very good game. I mean, it was awesome. The part that I saw, I didn't watch the whole game. I kind of got a little bored with the pace of the game, but I did watch most of the end of the game. And I think they did a very decent job. So that's what a hardship case or a hardship contract does. It just helps those particular teams who are down 10 players or less to maintain some kind of normalcy until their players are healthy or able to come back. So when they do return, they'll be losing those positions. But best of luck to them. That's tough. That's tough. All right. So, folks, since I don't have my partner tonight, Michelle, I don't think I have anything else other than those scores. Let me make sure I covered everything. Yeah. Make sure we went through it all. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. But I did forget to mention the standings in the Commissioner Cup right now. So right now, New York is leading the Eastern Conference, and Minnesota is leading the Western Conference. I got a strong feeling that it's going to be Minnesota Lynx and the New York Liberty in the final game for the Commissioner's Cup. Y'all know Minnesota won it last year. But anyway, yeah, Indiana is right on the heels of New York. Then you got Chicago coming in third. And for the Western Conference, Las Vegas Aces are at the cusp, the back door, knocking on the back door of the Minnesota Lynx. And Seattle Storm. Y'all, Seattle Storm playing some great basketball right now. Neka Agumake, that's all I can say. Neka Agumake. All right. Well, folks, that's all I have for you tonight. I'm about to, go ahead and end this video. And I am going to watch the rest of this game.